MSG, Madison Square Garden, home of the New York Knicks, right in the middle of the mecca of basketball, New York City. Right now, the Knicks are the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference. They're putting in work, really becoming one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, led by Jalen Brunson, one of the best offseason pickups in a long time for them. I'm Mikey Domagala of Inside Buzz, and I'm out here ready to ask Knicks fans about the team, their playoff future, and who they think they should get in free agency, and what they'd give up to get a Knicks championship, something they haven't had since 1973. What would you give up in your life for a championship?
Ooh. My girlfriend, I could give that up for sure. My relationship.
My testicles, my anything. Anything for a title. Anything for a title.
I will walk around Times Square like naked type, you know?
Okay.
Just have everyone look at me, you know? Embarrass the hell out of myself just for a Knicks chip.
My brother.
Your brother. And what about you?
My brother.
Pet,
Probably my dog. Yeah, I was gonna say a pet, cause just get another one, but another Knicks chip might not come for another 40 years.
That's right. That's
if
right.
you do the math on it.
I give up. I'm with my coworkers right now, so I can't say my job.
Okay.
I give up like 25% of my comp.
Nothing. This is my first Knicks game. I would give up nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing? What about you?
TikTok.
You'd give up TikTok
up
for a Knicks championship.
Yeah, I know.
I like it. Okay.
I'll give up boys.
Oh, that's hard.
I think I would give up avocados.
I'll give this jacket. I would just be homeless, to be honest. I don't know why, but yeah. I'll give him my house. I live on the streets of the city. We know how bad that is.
But for the Knicks, 5th seed in the East, good momentum heading into the playoffs. What changes do you think should be made before the playoffs or to help them get as deep as they could go?
I think they're set up really well going forward. Like you said, when we were talking a second ago, if the Knicks can make it out of the first round, I think that's a big success. You take down Cleveland. I mean, you've got the narrative there of Donovan Mitchell versus the Knicks who could have traded for him. I think that's a big win for the front office who decided not to make that move. And, going forward, billion first-round picks. They've got RJ if they do want to turn him into a star deal. I think the Knicks have one of the best packages in the league right now if a star does become available. So I think really just go into the season, keep the rotation. Also, Emmanuel Quickly, 6th man of the year probably at this point, in my opinion. So if you're able to go into these playoffs, get a first-round win, or at least have a pretty competitive series, a lot better than the Hawks series. You have to be a bit better than that. As long as Donovan Mitchell isn't shushing the Knicks crowd in Madison Square Garden, I think you're in a really good spot going forward. And, I mean, the future looks a lot brighter for the Knicks than I thought it would be going into this year.
We're looking at making Donovan Mitchell regret not coming to New York. We're going to beat him 4 against 5. We're going to beat him. That's all that matters.
I don't know. I think maybe we go a little bigger. We throw Randall at the 3.
Okay.
He's a perimeter scorer, right?
He is.
So we gotta give him some maybe a stretch big.
Okay.
Because we got Robinson in the middle. He's a good guy.
I want to see Quickly start.
Okay. And why?
I mean, he's been on fire. I think they got to ride the momentum that he's giving right now. And with Jalen Brunson kind of being in and out of the lineup, they need to ride on someone who's reliable. I think Quickly's that guy.
I like the lineup. I like the intensity we're playing with. I love everything right now. I think we just need to stay on board, and I hope Randall comes to play playoff time. That's all I ask for.
You would think he would, because if you remember the Hawks series, we didn't have the star power we do now. Jalen Brunson taking over the ball.
Yeah. I don't want to see them change anything. I feel like when they got to the playoffs last time, they got stagnant, a lot of iso ball. They gotta maintain what they're doing now in the playoffs and not change anything.
I would say the guard rotation in the second half gets a little questionable because I think sometimes Josh Hart, Tibbs is on him, he plays 18 minutes straight. I'd like to, if Grimes is feeling it, put him back in. A lot of, we've seen that in the last couple games. I don't like how Josh Hart is kind of just straight through. You kind of got to go with the best 2 to 3 guards that are playing well in the second half at the end of a game and feel it out.
This offseason, the Knicks are becoming more and more attractive. So for free agents, for a trade, what star do you want to see also come here? Right now, there's rumors of Damian Lillard, Jaylen Brown.
So I think we got a $100 million point guard. Can't bring in another $100 million point guard. So maybe we go another wing, because Randall's our 4 right now, so we do need another wing. Or centers are hard to come by, but maybe another center.
Okay.
Or maybe a wing like DeRozan, just a professional.
Luka. I want Luka in the city. I want Luka in New York City today. Yesterday, I want him here.
Over the summer, I really wanted Donovan Mitchell, but obviously that didn't happen. I mean, I've heard the rumors about Damian Lillard, which would be pretty cool to have him here.
Damian Lillard 100%.
Jaylen Brown?
Luka's upset. See what we can do over there. Sprinkle him back with Jalen Brunson. How you doing?
I like
After
it.
that, Brown's okay, but he's a Julius Randle a little better.
I would actually, I'm not a huge RJ guy. I think if Jaylen Brown's available in the offseason, there's rumblings going on with the Celtics. I think if he's available, you got to go for that. Other than that, I feel like we have a lot of depth. And I think the OB problem is getting pretty big. He doesn't get enough minutes in the rotation. I think just for his sake, we should probably move on from him as well.
I don't know. Damian Lillard's talking about not wanting to play in the NBA anymore. So I don't know. Jaylen Brown would be great. I hate him at the moment, but if he came to New York, we'd love him. We'd accept him with open arms. So you know what? Go Knicks.
Jaylen Brown.
What about a Damian Lillard?
Definitely. Hell yeah, we take Damian Lillard. Sorry, guys, I got to go.
I kind of want to see them go after Luka Doncic.
Okay. Do you think he'd leave Dallas?
I think it's kind of a crap show over in Dallas right now with Kyrie going over there. And it seems like Luka's unhappy, so I want Luka to come over here.
I think if something happens with the Clippers this season, mentioning a Thunder fan earlier, if the Clippers implode, that's huge for us with our draft picks. But I feel like if they fail this season, there's been so many health issues, they're getting older, it feels like the team is regressing a bit. Maybe a Paul George becomes available, they try and hold on to Kawhi Leonard, but maybe even he ends up becoming available. I know you mentioned Jaylen Brown as well, there seems to be maybe something going on with him in Boston there. So if they disappoint, losing the second round or something, who knows what decisions they make over there too. I think it's really interesting. I think kind of those wing players, which fits perfectly for what the Knicks are looking for, is kind of what I feel like is most available going forward. Who knows? Maybe if Philly flames out in the playoffs. I've seen a lot of Philly fans, my brother's one, very afraid of Joel Embiid potentially becoming available.
Dame has come up a lot, and it would be amazing. But you'd have to question the Brunson, Dame defensive backcourt fit, That'd be tough. But that would be electric offensively. And whatever we'd have to give up would be a lot, but that Dame's come back this year and played so well.
Oh, what about you?
We have a lot of guards. I'd be happy to see us trade Barrett for maybe a Bradley Beal style player who's just an automatic scorer. That way when we get to the, let's say, second, third round of the playoffs, instead of going to RJ, we can go to Bradley.
Or there's someone unhappy in Boston, Jaylen Brown. What could happen there, That would be a perfect fit. That would be a perfect fit.
Yeah.
What's your playoff prediction this year?
How far are we going to go?
Sure.
Or hopefully we beat Cleveland. I have us beating those guys. I have that being a tough series, but hopefully Randle, Brunson, the bench, everybody plays very well with that intensity that I love, that New York, that atmosphere. And yeah, that's what I think.
Heart is telling me all the way. Brain is one round.
And it's one round getting out of the first round. Is that a win in itself?
Hell yeah.
Of course.
When have you left the playoffs? When you didn't get there last year after 1 year? This is one round and give me a star.
And lastly, name the most random Knick you could think of.
Ever all time?
Yep. Any random name.
Brunson's father.
Lou Amundsen.
I'm going to go with Thunder and Knick legend Raymond Felton.
Steve Novak. That's
Novak.
my guy.
He's not that random.
Or Landry Fields. I used to love Landry Fields knocking down.
Pablo Prigioni, the oldest rookie ever, bro. You already know.
Mindaugas Kuzminkas.
Lou Amundsen.
Wow.
Like Jason Smith is
Another good one. Look at this guy.
Landry Fields.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right, brother.
Thanks
what
a
do
lot.
you got? Inside Buzz?
Yeah, Inside Buzz on Instagram and official NBA Buzz.
By Mikey
everywhere else.
Domagala.
That's me, man.
Let's go, Mikey. Let's go.